Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the cricket happening show today with your host Ram. And in this particular cricket show, what we are going to look at is we are going to look at the DLF IPL 2012, where the team which is to face Kolkata Knight Riders in the DLF IPL 2012 was decided, and it was Chennai Super Kings. So Chennai Super Kings marching on to a third consecutive finals in IPL 2012 with a smashing win against Delhi Daredevils, thanks to Murali Vijay hitting a brilliant century, which I'll be talking about. And also we will look at how West Indies did on the first day of the second test at Bridgetown after winning the toss. And the feature was West Indies from a very perilous position of 138 for 6 recovered through an unbeaten 164 run stand between Marlon Samuels, who was unbeaten on 107 at close of play, and Darren Sammy, the captain, on the verge of getting to his first ever test century, which if at all it happens tomorrow. And I wish him good luck. He truly deserves it. He was not out on 88, and the West Indians scored at close on the first day's play, and the second test at Trent Bridge stood at 304 for 6. So they had taken the score from 138 for 6 to 304 for 6. Not only doing that, also breaking a record between a record 7th wicket partnership that West Indies had between England and West Indies, and that was set up probably way back in 1957, if my memory serves me right. It was Goddard and Collie Smith who did it. So it's taken a time coming, but well, it has done at the right time. And what it has done is it has put West Indies into a very strong position, I would say, on the first day of the second test at Trent Bridge. Well, first I'm going to talk about the DLF IPL. Well, first and foremost, in my opinion, Delhi Daredevils, today Chennai Super Kings decided to go with the same lineup for this qualifier number 2. Delhi Daredevils made 2 changes, and in my opinion, those were the surprising changes. That was a real shocker, and well, it proved it to be, because Sunny Gupta, there were 2 new entrants into the team. Sunny Gupta was playing his first match in the IPL 2012. Now, why would you put a rookie into a very crucial match where Delhi Devils had to win if at all they had to come to the IPL 2012 final? It was a rank bad decision. Sunny Gupta was taken, his 3 overs was carted by 47 runs, with Murali Vijay really carting him across the park. And the other change that they did is they brought in Andre Russell, but Andre Russell, well, he couldn't do much with the bat. But as far as bowling was concerned, 4 overs, no made and none for 30. But just imagine this: 2 persons, Monet Morkel, who has been doing such a wonderful job, who has the purple cap, was missing from the team, which was a big blow, because he not only can pick up wickets, he can also keep the runs very tight. Well, he was not available. And then Irfan Pathan, who is a very genuine all-rounder, was not there. So you could just imagine what would have been going through as far as going through the Delhi Daredevils batting lineup, because 2 batsmen, they have gone in for a rookie, Sunny Gupta, and everything backfired, and Chennai Super Kings going on to a smashing win. It was a very big win, because Chennai Super Kings put up the highest score of IPL 2012 tournament, and there were some records to be broken. Varun Arun, 4 overs of Delhi Daredevils, costing him 63 runs, and he became the first in IPL history to hold the record, because no one has gone. He has got the highest number of runs hit in a 4 over period, I would say, because this has never been done in IPL history. In IPL history, Varun Arun becomes the first person to go for 63 runs in 4 overs. You could just imagine what sort of clobbering Varun Arun would have got. Murali Vijay definitely on the top there. He was the one who went after the bowlers. In fact, as far as the match went, Chennai Super Kings went on to 222 for 5. As I said, Murali Vijay started started proceedings with Sunny Gupta, the rookie, being given the first use of the ball, and his first two balls that he bowled was really hit over long off for boundaries by Murali Vijay, and that really set the pace for Murali Vijay. Michael Hussey was just playing around Murali Vijay, and he was a victim of Varun Arun for 20 of 22 balls with 2 fours. Suresh Raina contributing 27 of 17 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. Dhoni, just continuing from where he left off, and slammed the bowling to make 23 runs of 10 balls, 1 4 and 2 sixes. And Dwayne Bravo giving admirable company. Albie Morkel failed with the bat; he was out for a duck. But Dwayne Bravo just smashed the bowling for an unbeaten 33 of 12 balls with 3 fours and 2 sixes. But the talking point was Murali Vijay, who was run out, being the last man out in the final over. He made 113 of just 58 deliveries, 15 fours and 4 sixes. And the way he played was a real sight to watch. And normally, one knows Murali Vijay to be a very strong onside player. But today, what was his speciality or the feature was his strokes on the offside. He was lofting the bowlers on the offside, over mid off and long off, and that was what was the feature. So definitely Murali Vijay has brought a new dimension to his play, and that has really paid off. And what is good about Chennai Super Kings is most of the batsmen like Murali Vijay, Dhoni, Bravo, they have got their form at the right time, and everything is clicking for them. So Chennai Super Kings would be hoping that they keep up this good form and see to it that they could push Kolkata Knight Riders out of the tournament. I mean, they could actually defeat them. But whether it is going to be done, that remains to be seen. But Murali Vijay was simply superb with his strokes. 15 fours and 4 sixes embedded. His knock of 113 runs, a brilliant knock of 58 balls. No prizes for guessing. Man of the match was Murali Vijay. Bowling figures. Look at the bowling figures of Delhi Devils. Sunny Gupta, the rookie, making his debut in IPL. 3 overs, no made and none for 47. A shocking decision by the Delhi Daredevils, really making them pay very heavily. Umesh Yadav was very good. 4 overs, no made and 1 for 27. He was the best among the lot. 4 overs for 30 for Andre Russell, who came in place of Irfan Pathan, another shocker. Varun Arun, 4 overs, no made for 63. Went down in IPL history as the first man to give 63 runs in 4 overs. Pawan Negi, 4 overs, no made and 1 for 33. And Virendra Sehwag bowled 1 over, where Vijay took him apart by hitting him for 2 sixes and 2 fours to take 21 runs off that over. Delhi Daredevils, well, the initial thrust was given by Ben Hilfenhaus, who dismissed his Australian teammate David Warner, caught by Murali Vijay. It was a very well held catch by Murali Vijay. He was gone for 3, and Virendra Sehwag. And today there was a different change in the Delhi Daredevils. What they did is they decided to Sehwag decided to come himself 1 drop, and he decided to open with Mahela Jayawardene and David Warner. To me, that was something which was again a very difficult move to understand, because Mahela Jayawardene definitely played. He held the innings together. He was the highest scorer with 55 of 38 balls with 4 fours and 2 sixes, not getting much support, just getting some support from Ross Taylor, who slammed 2 sixes and 1 4 in a score of 24 of 14 balls. Other than that, there was not much support at all. But what Chennai Super Kings did is they first dismissed David Warner for 3, and Virendra Sehwag, coming in as 1 drop, was gone of the bowling of Albie Morkel for 1. So I thought probably Virendra Sehwag could have come up the order just to up the tempo, but one does not know what was the ploy. It really backfired. So Delhi Daredevils, whatever ploy they have gone for, everything has backfired. They brought Sunny Gupta and Andre Russell in place of Moni Morkel. Irfan Pathan, it backfired. Varun Arun went for 63 runs of 4 overs. Then we had Virendra Sehwag coming 1 drop, that backfired. Sunny Gupta, the rookie, 3 overs, first match in IPL 2012, going for 47 runs. So everything backfired for them. And finally, as I said, Mahela Jayawardene was the only one who made 55, 38 balls, 4 fours and 2 sixes to be the highest scorer. No support absolutely from anyone after Ross Taylor made 24. Andre Russell was out for 16 of 11 balls with 2 fours. Venugopal Rao was the only one who got into double figures, 10 of 7 balls with 1 6. Other than that, Namanoja failed, out for 7 of 5 balls. And Sunny Gupta was out for a duck. In fact, he couldn't do anything with the bat. People were told that Sunny Gupta probably could bat a bit, but he was stumped by MS Dhoni of the bowling of Shadab Jagati for the very first ball that he faced in IPL 2012 for 1. Umesh Yadav was out for 1. Varun Arun was out for a duck run out, and it was all over. Pawan Negi was not out on 8. Delhi Daredevils bundled out for 136 in reply. A massive win, and what a win, which pivoted Chennai Super Kings into a final clash in IPL 2012 with Gautam Gambhir's Kolkata Knight Riders, and what a game that is going to be. As far as the bowling figures are concerned, Ben Hilton was 3 overs 1 for 17, Albi Markle 1 for 28, Shadab Jagati bowled 4 overs 2 for 40, Ravichandran Ashwin 3 for 23, bowled very well, Dwayne Bravo 3 overs 1 for 24. Now that is as far as IPL 2012 is concerned. There is a rest day tomorrow, and then we head towards a Sunday where the finals, Chennai Super Kings marching on to their third successive finals. It is going to be interesting to see whether Chennai Super Kings can get their third successive IPL cup, or whether it is going to be Kolkata Knight Riders. Well, but an interesting battle lies ahead on Sunday in IPL 2012, the finals of the DLF IPL 2012. Let's shift the focus here and take you to England, where the second test of the Investec Test Series between West Indies and England took place. This was played at Trent Bridge. West Indies making a change in bringing Shane Shillingford into the team in the place of Fiddle Edwards, which according to me was a bit surprising, because Trent Bridge is supposed to really help the pace and swing conditions, which proved in the initial stages. That was a real surprise that Shane Shillingford came into the team, and Tino Best was there, as he has come in place of Shannon Gabriel, but well, he was not given a chance. So Ravi Rampal and Shane Shillingford coming into the team. With Ravi Rampal I could definitely understand, but Shane Shillingford was a bit difficult to understand, because if considering that's the Trent Bridge pitch. Well, West Indies started off winning the toss, electing to bat, and well, they couldn't really get going. In fact, Adrian Bharat was the first to go, caught by, as I said, Trent Bridge normally in the first session is very crucial, and that's what precisely happened. England took full advantage of the conditions, and West Indies, it was a bit surprising to see also West Indies coming into bat, but at the end of it, they definitely made it count, with West Indies sitting pretty on 304 for 6 at close of play, thanks to Marlon Samuels going on to his third test century, batting on 107 with 15 fours, and Darren Sammy batting on 88 of 121 balls with 13 fours and 1 6, putting on the highest 7th wicket partnership in West Indies England Test, and 164 run unbroken partnership, and they'll be resuming the second day on that particular partnership, with Darren Sammy just inching towards a century. 12 runs separate him from a century, and one has to see what he does there. Well, looking at the West Indies card there, Adrian Bharat was caught brilliantly by James Harrison in the slips. A one-handed catch with the bowling of Stuart Broad for a duck. Kieran Powell played himself in and played some good strokes. In fact, he had 7 fours in his knock of 33. But he was a victim of Stuart Broad once again, caught by James Anderson. Another slip catch for James Anderson of 33, and James Anderson himself made Kirk Edwards pay, because Kirk Edwards was basically late on the shot, and the ball jagged back and hit the off stump. Kirk Edwards was bowled by Anderson for 7, and Darren Bravo got a swinging delivery from James Anderson, tried to drive it, got an edge onto it. Graham Swan and Gully making no mistake, taking a very good low-handed catch, and he was gone for 3. That made the score 63 for 4. And then it was Shivnarayan Chandrapal, and it was a tricky situation at 63 for 4, and a sort of recovery was done by Shivnarayan Chandrapal and Marlon Samuels by really, as you know, Shivnarayan Chandrapal took his time. Marlon Samuels also started playing in the same fashion as they did in the first test, and they were doing it wonderfully, and one thought that this partnership might be blossoming after adding 72 runs, but it was not to be, because Shivnarayan Chandrapal was the most important wicket that Graham Swan took, as Graham Swan stuck him in front, and up went the umpire's finger. LBW bowled Graham Swan for 46 with 9 fours, and that made the score 125 for 5. Dinesh Ramadhan walked in, did not trouble the scorers much, as he was clean bowled by Tim Bresnan with a ball that it kept a trifle low. He was gone for 1, and that was a precarious position for the West Indies at 136 for 6. But after that, Marlon Samuels unveiled some very good strokes. He was waiting for the loose ball, as and when he used to get an opportunity. He used to play the cover drive very well. His straight driving was superb. His cutting was good. He also played some very deft strokes on the leg side too. As far as Darren Sammy is concerned, he's all about power. He really likes to take his chances. And if you see the knock, it would give you a different real meaning there. Marlon Samuels 107 not out of 225 balls, 15 fours. Darren Sammy was not out on 88 of 121 balls, 13 fours and 1 6. And Darren Sammy played some very good strokes, lots of not only on power, he's such a powerful person. He's a great motivator too. So even though whenever he used to even block the ball used to speed to the fence. So such was the strength of Darren Sammy. One could also really credit the timing of Darren Sammy. He used to time the ball, and sometimes he used to have some wild heave-hos, but still it used to carry to the boundary, as he did against certain bowlers like Anderson. And one could see that the pitch was also getting more flatter and flatter. And as I said, it's all matters as far as Trent Bridge is concerned in the morning session. The morning session is very crucial. So, but what they did is they went on to a very huge partnership of unbroken 164 runs. As I said, West Indies recovering from 136 for 6 to 304 for 6 at close of play. A phenomenal batting display according to me as far as Marlon Samuels and Darren Sammy were concerned. Both are looking good. Darren Sammy richly deserves a century tomorrow, but as I said, tomorrow again it is going to be very crucial. The new ball is absolutely due. Morning conditions, Anderson, Stewart Broad on the money. It is going to be very difficult. So I only wish that Darren Sammy at least gets the 12 runs as he richly deserves it. 304 for 6. Anderson 24, 10, 58 runs and 2 wickets. 2 wickets for 59 for Stewart Broad. Bresson bowled well, 1 for 83, 1 for 62 for Graham Swan, and ended the day for West Indies on 304 for 6. Which was, I think it was a very good score, and West Indies would be very glad. They, thanks to, as I said, Marlon Samuels, who played a wonderful, and you know, when Marlon Samuels plays, it's all about style, it's all about panache, and that's what he really showed. Darren Sammy, all about power, timing, and he's a great motivator, and what a player Darren Sammy is. He's showing his batting prowess. He can also hit the ball well, and he also can defend and block well. That's what he showed today. So looking forward to Darren Sammy's century, but as I said, it's going to be a difficult task with the new ball due tomorrow right in the morning. The first delivery of the new cherry. Anderson and Stewart Broad will be starting operations. Whether Darren Sammy can go on to his century and extend this partnership to a 200-run partnership, that would do a lot of good for West Indies. But a real battle lies ahead for both the teams. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.